You hear that, guys? Dominaria United set boosters. And I'm pretty excited for this. I haven't opened the set packs yet, but the owner of my LGS, his name's Tyler, he opened one, well, a whole box, and he ended up getting a Sensei's Divining Top. So it looks like the list is still pretty spicy. And what we're going to do is we're going to crack this box, see what kind of stuff we're going to get in this product. Now, of course, the collector boosters are still going to be your premium product that are going to have, you know, all the big hits in them, like the foil etched Legends Reimagined cards and textured foils, things like that. And of course, the collector boxes are the only way you can actually get Legends cards. But the set box has always been my favorite product for building inventory. The reason being, you can get multiple rares per box, and of course, you have access to the list. So I've always felt that set boxes, as far as like value goes, for me, they've always tended to be like kind of the best. And some set boxes, depending on the set, like Kaldheim, for example, you can get uncommons from like the commander decks out of them, out of products that you normally wouldn't get in the set. And there's one of the angels, I can't remember what the exact name is off the top of my head, but it was like $10 and you can get one or two per box. So that was always a bonus, I suppose. I don't know if that's the same for these. It does appear that these are Japanese packs. You can always tell because they're a little bit looser and they have these pull tabs at the top. And one of the things I did notice, Tyler noticed, the sealing on these packs is slightly different than the pre-releases. As you can see, the rollers here are actually knurled rollers, and that's what all these little bumps are. Now, normally you're going to have, you know, vertical lines on your sealing roller, but it seems that maybe they were just printed at different times or potentially printed in different facilities that were using different rollers. So we're starting off here with a gold stamped art card in the first pack. That's actually really nice. And we've got a foil stained glass mountain. Like I've said before, I'm going to be keeping pretty much every single one of those. Probably never going to get rid of them. They're just really, really beautiful. And I expect for them to be probably in the $3 to $7 range in a couple years. Wow. So we're starting off with a Mira, Scholar of Antiquity, and a Liliana of the Veil, first pack. I mean, do I stop now? We've already got foil, basic land, gold stamped art card, Liliana of the Veil, Mira, Scholar of Antiquity. I mean, I don't see any reason to proceed. Just kidding. Definitely a great way to start the box off. Pre-release prices are still kind of all over the place. So, like I said before with the Devil Masters 2022, I would suspect that you should probably wait just a little bit before going out and, you know, dropping a lot of money on singles, unless you're out there specking on them, and then, you know, you do what you do. But I would say a lot of the singles in this set are probably going to drop a little bit, you know, in the meantime, before they start going back up. You know, people need to get to play the cards, find out what's really good. Holy cow, we got Sarah Redeemer, which a lot of people are thinking is going to be a really good card, and a Plaza of Heroes in Pack 2. Man, this box so far is loaded. It appears that on average, the market price seems to be around $110 to $125 for this product, which seems about right given the recent price increases from WotC. And the good thing is they still kept it at 30 packs, I do believe. And we will just double check that here in a second. We got Kurion Beastcaller and a foil Herd Migration. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, so we got 30 packs. I'm glad to see that they didn't decrease the number of packs in a box. You know, kind of like Battle for Baldur's Gate, where they only have 18 packs. They actually did that with the Jumpstart set as well, and they did Jumpstart a little bit different this time. I'm going to be honest, I don't quite like the way they did Jumpstart. It has much less variety in it than it used to, but, you know, it is what it is, and I might say that a little bit too much, but I don't have any influence over what WotC does, so, and I highly doubt they even know I exist. All right, we got another art card there, foil basic. We did have F&M tonight, had some great promo cards. Hey, Timeless Lotus. Timeless Lotus is still pretty pricey. And a Viashino Branch Rider. Yeah, I did okay. I got third place, which I was really surprised. Normally, I'm pretty much at the bottom of the bracket. I'm not the best drafter, and the whole time, you know, I was thinking, holy cow, you know, we got a pretty good turnout. You know, we had 11 people, and I'm thinking, man, I really want to win Relic of Legends. I like that. I really want to win that Omnath, but this was not the store championship promo. So once I learned that, I was like, oh, okay, thank goodness. My odds of increasing have went up slightly, because next week I'll be a little bit more prepared. So, there are a lot of great cards in this set. And you know, we were talking about it today, how there's nothing that's like super expensive at the moment. And I was thinking about it, and you know, this is a standard set. And I don't really expect there to be any, you know, massive $100 cards or anything like that. I kind of expect this kind of to go maybe a little bit similar to Streets of New Capenna, right? It's got a lot of playable stuff in it, maybe a little bit better than Capenna, but more like a, you know, I don't know if it was like Commander Capenna, right? Because there's a lot of, this is a very Commander-oriented set in my eyes, with all of the Legends reimagined and things like that. So I would expect this set to be, you know, a lot of cards to be in heavy favor for Commander play. What else we got here? Let's see. We got Errata and a regular Herd Migration. Mira, Scholar of Antiquity. We do have a list card in here, and we get a Blood Rights from Commander 2013. That's an uncommon. Sack a creature. Blood Rights deals 2 damage to target creature or player. That's a 5-cost enchantment. Don't know if I'd exactly play that one. We do have another list card in here. Another Stained Glass Mountain. Astor, Bearer of Blades. Okay. Then we got a Shore Up and a Clockwork Dragon. I actually have a couple copies of this, or I did. This is from Mirrodin. Comes into play with 6 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever it attacks or blocks, remove a +1/+1 counter from it at the end of combat, and then you can pay 3 to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's actually kind of neat. With Filigree Sages and Timeless Lotus, you can get infinite mana and use that to put infinite +1/+1 counters on Clockwork Dragon. If you guys didn't know, Filigree Sages says pay 2 and a blue, and you can untap target artifact. And if you do that, you can untap Timeless Lotus. And I do believe you need a little bit of a filter because you'll use that blue. Hey, Vesuvan Duplicity, that's a good one. And an Urtai Resurrected. You'll use that blue, so at the very end, you know, you won't have any blue mana, I don't believe. But those 2 cards together are an infinite mana combo. And I did buy some Filigree Sages because I was like, oh, maybe these will go from, you know, 20 cents to $1. So we'll see. I'm really bad at speccing on cards. We've kind of talked about that before. Geothermal Bog. Oh, crap. Umezawa's Jit. I actually really needed this. I need this for Geist of St. Traft. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, put 2 charge counters on it, and you can remove 1. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, or target creature gets -1/-1, or you gain 2 life. Umezawa's Jit is a really good card. So that is that's an exciting pull. We've got 2 rares already. This is turned out to be a pretty damn good box. All right, what else we got here? I haven't done, a ton of research into all the cards, trying to figure out what's the best and what's not. We got Joda there. But I do know that this product does have a lot of really playable cards. And, there's talk about how there's things in here that are, going to change standard and stuff like that. I really can't comment on it because I don't play standard. I'm, basically a commander player. And I've been playing EDH for quite a while, and it's become my favorite format. So I do know there's a lot of great cards in here for Commander. We did get a extended art. Okay, I'm sorry, I think this is actually Borderless Caves of Koilos. It's our Pain Land. Anointed Peacekeeper, I was actually really hoping to get this guy. A very good cleric. And we got a traditional foil Elis Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim, and a soldier token. One thing to keep note, if you guys have cleric tokens from, really any set, but I think Shadows over Innistrad in particular, cleric tokens seem to be getting kind of expensive. I've seen some, $3 to $5, maybe even a little bit more. So if you've got a bunch of tokens stashed away, it might not be a bad thing to take a look and see what you got. Silver Scrutiny and Shanid and Gibbering Barricade. So tonight I played green, black, white Defender. It is one of the stronger archetypes. And Gibbering Barricade was actually a good card for getting extra cards in my hand. Talarian Terror. What else we got here? Lagomos, Urg, Spawn of Turg. Every time I see this card, I want to say Urd, Spawn of Turd. Don't hate me, please. All right, Thran Portal. It's an interesting one. And a Stin Paranoid Partisan. I like it. And a Beast token. I'm never really ready for opening these anymore because nowadays it seems like I just open a bunch of collector boxes. So when I'm opening, set and draft, it's like, holy cow, there's so many packs. Hey, that's not too bad, though. Rivaz of the Claw, I like this guy. A little Vicino. Hey, we got Squee, Dubious Monarch, and a foil Phyrexian Missionary. I really liked playing this cleric as well. Bringing things back from the graveyard to my hand with that kicker cost, that helped out more times than I could count tonight. I will say that. There's a lot of great removal in this set, so it came in really handy. We got another gold stamped art card. This is Mira's Outrider. I generally keep those as well. So again, part of the benefit of opening all this stuff is like if you get a collector box, a set box, and a draft box, and you're looking to collect the entire set, that's going to get you most all of the cards. I have found in the past that doing those three will help me collect most of the set. Now, you won't get all of the different treatments and things, but in general, you'll pretty much get one of every card. It does help to get a couple extra boxes just in case, but you don't have to really go too crazy if you spread out where you're getting between draft set and collector. We got Hero's Heirloom and Soul of Windgrace. Very cool. I think Lord Windgrace is a cat, actually. Yeah, cat avatar. All right, you will notice that there are a lot of soldier tokens. It is a very, commonly made token in this set, and I end up making a ton of them. Those and birds. Got dragged to the bottom, and a foiled Tatiova, Steward of Tides. I really like Tatiova. That is one that I do plan on building. And the other one, there's a 2-drop Simic creature that says whenever you, I believe it's whenever you cast a spell that targets only one creature that you control, you copy that, and that copy targets that creature. That one I really want to build, because I just think that's a really cool ability. Historian's Boon, a temporary lockdown. That is a good hit. And a foil Defiler of Flesh. So these Defiler cards actually probably going to be a little bit more on the value side there. Being that as an additional... So these say, for example, on this one, as additional cost to cast black permanent spells, you may pay 2 life. and they cost 1 black less to cast if you pay life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of black mana you spend. So if you've got things that have a lot of black pips in them, of course this is going to help you use your life resource to help pay for those. And life is a resource. Don't be afraid to spend it. All right. Looks like we do have a list card in here. We got the Raven Man. I don't think I pulled him yet. And a foiled Temporal Firestorm. That's got a heavy casting cost on it with that kicker as well. We got a Novice Knight. Defender, as long as Novice Knight is enchanted or equipped, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. A 2/3 for 1, and all you have to do is enchant or equip it. So you play this, and then you play something, I think it's Curiosity. You just make it unblockable, and now it can attack. It's a 2/3 for 1. That feels really good. I didn't even know that that card existed. I actually haven't opened M19 before. Just a bunch of M20 and M21. So yeah, I like that card, and because it's a soldier, it really fits, you know, in the archetype of soldiers that appears in this set. Joda's Codex and Vidalian Hexcatcher. It's pretty cool. Got our minigame cards there. I do need to make a little amendment. In my collector booster box video, I did mean to say September 2nd and September 9th, not August 2nd and August 9th. All right, we got Aether Channeler and a Floriferous Vinewald. That is a tough word to say if you're going to say that multiple times. All right, what do we got here? What is that? Writhing Necromass. I like that art card. Shadowrite Priest. That's a good one. Other clerics you control get +1/+1. I think there was a lot of speculation on this card being super good, so I'm glad I got it. And a Samite Herbalist. Very cool. Looks like we got about 5 packs left. And we got a list card in this pack. Looking for those signed art cards, or stamped. Namada, Primeval Warden, and Banalish Sleeper. Whoa, look at that. Oh, I thought that was a foil for a second. Illusion and Reality. This is from Apocalypse. Target spell or permanent becomes the color of your choice until a turn. Destroy target artifact. That's an interesting pull there. And, ooh, we got a foil Little Broccoli. This is always going to be Little Broccoli to me. It looks like we got something maybe extended art or borderless in the back here. Oh, yeah. Carplusan Forest. Very cool. That's 2 so far. Defiler of Flesh and a Coalition Warbrute with a Saproling token. All right, 3 packs left. Doing pretty good here. Those first couple packs were definitely spicy. Alright, Urborg Lurgoyf. I didn't even see this card during draft. I don't think anybody pulled it. Rona's Vortex and Insect token. That little insect dude is so cute. And I don't really usually say that word that much. Alright. Cosmic Epiphany. Ooh, and a Sheevan Reaps. That's 3 so far. And a Voda Sea Scavenger. Oh, crap, dude. Wheel of Sun and Moon from Shadowmoor. Wheel of Sun and Moon, I don't know if it's still really expensive. Like, this used to be, I think, a $20 or $30 card. Enchant player, if card would be put into an enchanted player's graveyard from anywhere, instead that card is revealed and put on the bottom of that player's library. Like, Wheel of Sun and Moon. That's a good card. That's a really good card. I didn't even know that was in the list. I did take a look at it, but I don't remember everything that they changed there. Unsigned art card. I mean, the list is back up to like, like 300 cards or so. So I think we've just gotten really lucky with these list pulls. Urza Assembles the Titans. Very cool. I actually didn't get to use one of those tonight. Wish I did. So let's take a look real quick. A little recap. We got Wheel of Sun and Moon in the list slot. Then we got Illusion Reality, Novice Knight, Umazawa's Jit, and Clockwork Dragon. Oh, Astor, you are not a list card. And then Blood Rights. Definitely spicy hits there. And in our rare slot, this is why I like opening set boosters, right? Because you get a fat stack of rares. And if you're building inventory, I mean, these are the things that people are going to want. So let's take a look and see what we got here. Shadowrite Priest, definitely a good one. Vidalian Hexcatcher, great card. The Defilers, of course, temporary lockdown. That's one that I think a lot of people are maybe specking on. Jaya, I think she's doing pretty good. Stan, Thran Portal, maybe. Anointed Peacekeeper, I was personally excited for this card, so I'm glad we hit that. Cave of Koilos. Joda, I think people were... I think Joda was one of the ones I heard some talk about. That's one that I was hoping to get. Archangel of Wrath, definitely a good one. Vesuvian Diplomacy, definitely a good one. We got Mira, Herd Migration, Solkanar. Kind of excited to see that guy. We got Braids, Timeless Lotus, of course, is one of the big ones. Rada Drabik, Herd Migration, Plaza of Heroes is a big one. Sarah Redeemer, and then Liliana Vale. Liliana of the Vale. Pack 1, box 1. So, hell yeah. This has been a great box. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is Richard with CRG Games. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by using my Amazon affiliate link. It is in the description of every video, and my affiliate account has been reactivated again, so I'm glad for that. It doesn't cost you anything, but if you're already going to be buying something on Amazon, it would be very meaningful to me if you just use that link, and it helps me out. I get a very small cut of everything that's purchased there. So, again, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't, there's a dislike button as well. Subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, I'll catch you later.